I am Rochelle, or Ravenclaw Rochelle, as I will call myself when I'm making videos for my Harry Potter website. I want to say hi, Brian, and hi, everybody else. I love, Brian, that you invited us to this Facebook group and that you are giving to us without asking us for anything in return. And to those of you who might be new to Brian, he is one of the very few people I totally trust in the internet marketing world. I've been online working on websites since about 2002, but I didn't make my first dollar, or in reality 7 cents, until 2007, I think it was, when I got involved with something called Build a Niche Store or Bands, and I'm sure there's at least one person out there who remembers what that was. And I was so excited when I made that 7 cents. It was the best 7 cents I ever made, but I didn't really understand what I was doing. My sites made with that software could have been a lot better. And then in 2012, I got an email from someone whose list I was on. It was James. I feel bad, I can't remember his last name. James. He sells keyword finder software, and I used it when I had my Windows computer, which I don't anymore. Now I have a Mac, so I can't use it, so I don't remember his name. But he sent out an email to everybody on his list and said he was hosting a webinar, and the speaker was going to be this guy named Brian G. Johnson, and he was going to talk about Halloween costumes. And okay, well, that sounds interesting. And turns out it was this guy who was making websites about Halloween costumes, and the one he shared was a fairy, pixie kind of Halloween costume site. And there was some about what Brian said that just clicked in my head. It made so much sense, and I've been following him ever since. I've gone through several of his products. They're all top-notch products. I've been involved in some of his forums and some other projects that he's done, and now he's doing this, which is really awesome. I don't know how much I'll actually get to do for the 30-day challenge, so I'm not setting any kind of goal for myself other than to just learn, because at the end of this week I am going to be driving to Indiana by myself with my kids, because my daughter goes to camp there, and then driving back. So that's 1 week where I won't be able to do anything, and I will be doing other things as well that have to do with just personal family stuff. So I don't know how many videos I will get to make, but like I said, I'm ready to learn. By the way, if you hear any thunder, which there might or might not be, I'm in Florida, and we've got Tropical Storm Colin bearing down on us, and I see it's getting really cloudy, and I hear some rain. Anyways, that's my background, and this is where I usually make videos, is on my back porch. It's really dark right now. I'm sorry about that. I don't think the light works. Nope, it doesn't. And so because of that, I make videos in the afternoon or in the morning when the sun is shining this way and I'm a little more lit up. I could turn this light on, but it would be behind me, and so you'd see the nice light on the back of my head. That's no good. I am actually really shy, believe it or not, but I love making videos for my site. I probably have about, yeah, you hear the rain picking up. Or I do anyways. I probably have about 15 videos, that's it, all for my Harry Potter YouTube channel, and I will make videos on things like this, which I need to make a video about. This cute little guy, that's Lord Voldemort as a Funko Pop character. So I've got a page of these on my website. I'll be making a video at some point, and I just talk. But the reason I love doing these videos is because I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. Like I could give you a little video of this guy, but that's not what I'm here for. But I just wanted to show you that your videos can be about anything, and I do videos about that. I also do some other kinds of videos. I do still like costumes, and so I might make a post about costumes, whatever it might be, but it's about Harry Potter, and I am unapologetic in my love as a middle-aged woman for Harry Potter and that series. I love them far more than my kids ever will, and I've got a room full of stuff. And going to Universal Studios and visiting the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That's my happy place. So these are the kind of things I make videos about. And when I first thought about making videos, and it was because of Brian that I started thinking about it, I was worried, as I know some of you are. I was worried my hair didn't look all that great because I'm not fashionable in my hair. And actually it's a little shorter than I would normally like it because my oldest daughter is autistic. She's high on the spectrum. You probably wouldn't notice there's anything going on, but she is, and she's very, she has a lot of anxiety as a result of the autism, and she wanted to cut her hair short like this, and she was anxious about it. And so she said, Mom, please, will you get your hair cut short too? I said, sure, that's fine, no big deal. If I don't like it, it'll just grow back. And so I don't mind it short, but it's a little shorter than I want, so it's growing back. It needs to be trimmed right now. It's a little fuzzy, for lack of a better word, around the edges. But I'm not going to do anything because my hairstylist is currently on an 11-week hiatus because she's having hip surgery. So am I going to let this stop me? No, I'll still make videos. So I was worried about my hair. I was worried about my clothes. And my clothes weren't good enough. I don't wear makeup because I just don't care about that. And so I thought, you know, I don't feel like I'm pretty enough. And then I started watching these videos that Brian was making. And at the time when I first got to know him, he wasn't making all that many videos. Now he's just all over the place with them. But I watched them and I realized here's a guy whose hair might be just crazy poofy. He doesn't care. His personality shines through. And so that's what I do. I make myself presentable, but it doesn't bother me in the least that my hair isn't perfect. I'm not wearing makeup. My clothes aren't the latest. I just talk about what I love to talk about. And my videos, even though I only have, I think, 24 subscribers on my channel, I've got videos that are getting, for me, a nice number of views. I think the most views I have is about 500 views. Like I said, that's not. Hey there again. I found out the hard way that my phone was full and it only recorded up to the last part that you saw. I just deleted some stuff, so hopefully I can finish the video because I just tried again and that didn't record at all, and I didn't know till I was done talking. These things happen. And I'm not about to re-record everything I just did. I'm just picking up from where it cut off, and I'll continue. And that has happened to me. If I get a phone call on my iPhone, it'll cut the recording. It stops recording at the point at which the call came in. If I get interrupted, I'll just pick it up. I might put a little message in there saying, hey, sorry about that. My dad called, had to answer because I love my dad, whatever it might be. But so I think I was saying my best video has about 500 views. It's 500 or 700. Not much, not much. And I only have about 24 subscribers. So that's why I'm really looking forward to improving my YouTube presence. But for me, 500 is really good because I only have 24 subscribers. I also want to say a little something to those of you who are afraid to come out from behind the camera and be on this side of it. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be nervous. But just do it. You'll be fine. You really, really will. Even if you're nervous, even if you are unsure of how you look, it's your personality that shines through above and anything else. You know, messy hair, as Brian has shown so many times, the hair doesn't matter. The clothes, I mean, you probably want clothes, but beyond that, it doesn't really matter. And you can adjust your looks to whatever it is you're making a recording of. So if you're in a upper scale business kind of thing, you might want a suit and tie, I don't know. If you're working on rock bands, probably a t-shirt and jeans would be fine. But whatever it is, just do it. And if you make a mistake, learn from it and keep going. Don't re-record it over and over and over until you think it's perfect, because it's never gonna be perfect. Never. If it makes you feel better, get a prop. I've got several cats, and so at any given time one of the cats might jump up on my table as I'm talking here. I'll incorporate them. I won't stop the video because they got on here, and I'll say, oh, this is my cat Willow, or whomever. So just do it. You'll be okay. And you're surrounded by people here who are probably anywhere from experts to never made a video, so you're in good company no matter where you are. Brian, thank you again for doing this. It's very timely. It really is, because I do want to increase my presence. So although I may not do much with the challenge, it'll stick. I'll remember it up here. And to the rest of you, it's nice to meet you. And here's a little bit of pixie dust for you, Brian. Poof. Bye.